Animal limbs, fangs, and tails mostly serve to defend or hunt down opponents with the best weapons. But these weapons, like a double-edged sword, can also be used to kill oneself. So in the animal kingdom, which animals are most adept at using their own weapons to kill themselves? The babirusa, also known as the deer pig, looks like a wild boar overall, but it possesses tusks resembling deer antlers. These are their canine teeth. They grow at an extremely fast rate. Some locals in Indonesia believe these tusks are for defense, to protect their eyes and throats from being injured by the tusks of rivals during mate competition, and to avoid being bitten in the throat by predators. But these tusks can curve forward and sideways from the eyes, directly pointing at their own foreheads. Even worse, these tusks continuously grow throughout their lives. If they don't break from collisions, they can pierce through the skin and penetrate into the skull. Many wild babirusas don't die of natural causes or from being killed by other predators, but rather from their own tusks piercing their brains. Most importantly, the entire process is painful and prolonged. The ibex, whether male or female, has a pair of horns, with the male's horns being thicker and having a greater curvature. These horns are the ibex's most important weapon and provide them with the confidence to win mates. However, like the babirusa's tusks, the curved horns of ibexes sometimes advance in the wrong direction, directly targeting their own faces. They want to test if their skin is thick enough. Unfortunately, their skin isn't thick enough, and being pierced by their horns can result in death or infection. Domestically raised ibexes fare better, but wild ones often sadly await death due to their horns piercing their facial skin. The process is extremely painful, and they can only watch helplessly as their feet pierce their facial skin. Reindeers are known as Santa's sleigh pullers, but he probably never thought that his reindeers are also adept at self-destruction. Especially during mate competition, it's often a fight to the death. Sometimes their developed antlers get stuck together, and they can't separate until one dies. Then tragedy strikes. The living reindeer's neck can't bear the weight of the dead one, so it either starves to death or is killed by other predators because it can't escape. Furthermore, developed antlers often become deformed or unusually large due to genetic defects, which can also affect their survival, even leading to death. The turtle's shell provides it with incredible defense. Its ribs and spinal bones are fused with the shell plates. To obtain this powerful defense, its mobility becomes extremely slow. Moreover, the shell makes its body top-heavy. In the wild, turtles lying upside down struggle to survive. Millennia of turtle evolution have made them aware of the danger of being upside down. So sometimes they'll help each other flip over. But turtles that rarely come ashore lack this awareness. They can only be trapped by their strongest shell, dying of starvation or sun exposure. Finally, the sloth has a particularly ironic way of dying. 50% of sloths are killed while defecating. Despite the word sloth in their name, sloths are actually quite hygienic. Although they defecate only once a week, when they do, they must come down from trees, dig a hole on the ground, then squat to defecate. Afterward, they cover it with leaves. However, because they're exposed when defecating, predators often find them at this vulnerable moment, resulting in death. Another theory is that sloths, due to their prolonged inactivity, mistake their arms for branches. For instance, when the left hand grabs onto the right, thinking it's a branch, the right hand also releases and reaches forward to climb, resulting in the sloth falling from the tree and dying. It's a ridiculously and tragically ironic way to go. So, do you know of any other animals that excel at using their own weapons to end their own lives? I'm here to explore the vast universe with you.